What's up, everybody out in Facebook land? Tom Weber here, Veracity Baits. We've noticed a big increase in likes on the page, and I know I speak for everyone on the team when I say we all appreciate it. You will learn to love your Veracity baits. I can't really say much more about it. So I just wanted to take a minute to show some of you guys how I customize and get my jigs ready for fishing. I'm not going to teach the old school guys anything new, but if I can teach someone a few tips and pointers on how to get a fresh jig ready for fishing, then it's worth the time. First thing I do, take a fresh bait, 1/2 ounce black Veracity jig. And what I do is I grab it by the weed guard, and I'm trying to do this so I can get it on the camera. So basically I grab it by the weed guard and I take my scissors, and basically what I want to do is I want to cut a V into the skirt. You know, almost so you're taking the side skirts and you're going to shorten them up, and you're going to create a V in the skirt. Pretty self-explanatory, but I'm going to cut it and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. So I always angle it down. Of course I get the crappiest scissors in my box, but it's okay. And then I'll show you one side what it looks like. So you can see it gives it a little more pop, a little more flair. I'm going to do the other side now. Switch hands. Okay, so that's all trimmed. So now you'll notice the V pattern in it. It just gives it a little more pop, a little more flair. So when it's underwater, instead of all those strands being the same length, then it's just kind of blah. And don't get me wrong, they'll catch fish without being trimmed. I mean, you can throw these things in the damn toilet and you'll probably pull a largemouth out. That's just my experience, but I always like to trim them. Just gives it a little more pop when it hits that rock. That those shorter strands tend to flare out a little quicker. And as you can see, you got a little more flare and a little more zing out of your jig. Now, the other thing I do also with these Blockbuster trailers, Blockbuster Baits, contact Kyle over at Blockbuster, or Darren, one of us on the team, will get you in contact with Kyle. His baits, if you can see, they have almost like a V pattern in them already. That's probably a good angle right there. You can see the V. What I do when I trim, I want a shorter trailer. I mean, this is 4 inches long right now on a 2-inch trailer. So what I do is I count down 3 V's. I take my scissors, and I cut right on that V and keep that V pattern into the jig. And you know, it's not anything, you know, special. It's just what I like to do. And basically what I'll show you happens is when I thread this on, like so, get all those strands out of there that I shortened up. What it does, you can see on that, when I push it down, now I've got plastic that's kind of jammed into those skirts, you know, the strands. And what that's going to do is it's going to give me even more pop, because now I've got tension on those strands where they're not just laying flat anymore. So even more pop and flare. So that's 2 ways you can customize your jig to really make that skirt, you know, grab the fish's attention on the bottom. And that's basically it, ladies and gentlemen. That's a black on black Veracity Blockbuster combo. I'm telling you, pick some up. You won't be sad you did. Have a good day, everyone.